Hello and welcome back to Sailing Miss Lone Star. Long time no see. Well, I have some big exciting news and kind of a detour in some of my personal plans, but it's a really good detour. So I've spent a lot of time off camera and away from you guys, and during that time a lot of things have transpired, and some of which I filmed actually quite a lot. So if you follow me over on The Daily Show, you can follow along and see what's actually happening in real time. But yeah, I have really exciting news, and without further ado, let me share it with you. All right, bring the baby. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Say hello, world. This is Violet, and she is the newest part of my crew, and yes, she's mine. I know, it's really exciting. So this is the big exciting news, and this is the big change, and I have been filming, I just haven't been posting because I'm not really sure how to tell the story of, well, of this little one. So I'm actually going to take you along over the next few months and tell you how she came, how she wound up here. So she is so happy to be here, and she is a Costa Rican, a tiny tica. Yes, you tiny tica. So we have a big story to tell from Puerto Vallarta all the way down to Costa Rica.
This week on Sailing Miss Lone Star, we move Houdini to a working slip and roll up our sleeves, digging into some big projects. I'm going to send off an email to the guy for the bowsprit this morning, and hopefully he can come out and give us a quote. I'm hoping it's not going to be incredibly expensive. I read a forum that said it was $5,000. I kind of have a $10,000 feeling, but those are a lot of dollars. So, hoping it's not too much. So I'm going to get on the computer and get to it. Ah, guess who's learning about sailing? It's exciting, right? I'm also making some bone broth here. So I'm trying to get my six-pack back. I don't know, it's in there. It's in there, as are yours. All of your six-packs are in there. Yeah, so bone broth is making me feel real good, as per usual. I really should cut back on the cake, is what I'm thinking. I'm getting organized on the YouTube and the daily shows, and that's been fantastic. I don't usually get grouchy, but I feel grouchy right now because I'm so hot. It is so hot in here. I feel so gross. I don't even have words right now. It's just disgusting. 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that means, but it's hot. It's definitely 10 degrees cooler out here.
So a lot of you guys have noticed that there is somebody new on the channel named Esteban, and he started out working with me as crew, and then things evolved from there. After that, we decided to sail south, and he is thinking about doing a circumnavigation with me. So working and living on a boat is not the easiest thing in the world. There's a huge learning curve, and so along the way I have been trying to teach him. And it's my belief that if you want to learn and you have interest, you can learn anything. Couple things. Today we're gonna move the boat to a different slip. When I say we, I mean Pongas, because really I'm nervous about backing into the slip because of the prop walk, and I also am concerned about the bowsprit. So yeah, it's been a little while. Also, I'm gonna start the engine today, check the fluids, do all that jazz, and make sure that she's ready to rock. So they're here, so let's get going.
Here with Ponga.
All right, we're in a new slip. Now we're gonna go over and get the hose, take a little dinghy ride. Let's do this.
Maybe we can varnish the back tag there.
Well, we need to sand it first.
Yeah.
We can do that also.
Yes, needs to be done. Varnish, pretty thing you. Gorgeous girl. We're located in Nuevo at a marina called Paradise Village Marina. Besides the occasional giant crocodile, this has been an ideal place to do a few projects on the boat, and we have the luxury of land. How much fuel did we have?
We have half a tank.
Okay.
And we have the emergency fuel down there.
That's mixed.
Mix? What is that?
It's for a 2-stroke, so it's half oil.
It's not good?
You have to empty it, yeah. We need to empty it.
We put that gasoline in this one. Bad for me.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. Checking out derelict boats again. My favorite. Could this be the next Sailing Miss Lone Star? Look at her. She's got a bowsprit. She's half rotten. Needs new rigging. Sounds like my perfect boat. Someone stop me. The boat is moved. I am on the laptop. This is such an interesting glow. I have something really interesting and cool to share with you guys. It's so random. So today I was getting ready to move the boat with the people at the yard. We moved it with the Punga. About a month ago, I lost a fender. Esteban tied it funny and it was my best fender. It kept the ladder protected and I was super bummed about it. And as we were moving, I like thought about the fender that was lost, and instead of going like, fuck, I wish I would have tied it better, I thought to myself, you know what? I hope whoever has my fancy fender that I love so much is getting really good use out of it. I'm trying this new thing where I am just trying to change my perspective on things. And you wouldn't believe it. The guy that's coming to help move the boat ties the fender that I lost onto my boat. And I was like, hey, you found my fender. He's like, oh yeah, I found this like a while ago floating right after that storm. We couldn't figure out whose it was. And I was like, and I had never seen this worker before. I had planned on moving the boat under engine power and didn't. And it was just like, it was a small thing, but it was synchronicity in like changing my perspective to a positive one. So instead of being upset that, you know, my fender didn't get tied and I lost my best fender and they're a couple $100 or whatever, I was like, I just hope that it's getting used. And bam, there it was. So just a small thing, and it taught me a lesson today about staying positive. So I think that's been part of my burnout and fatigue lately, is struggling with staying positive. Okay, guess what's happening today? We're putting davits. Okay, so the davits are already on the boat, but right now we can't use them because they're not secured on there, so there's no support. So Arturo is here to weld. I don't weld. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to, no. So he has a huge tank and Esteban's gonna help lift that onto the boat, and this is when I am so thankful to be a girl, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not the best fit for this job. You guys can lift it. So they're outside right now. Let's go check out this tank. They're gonna put it on the back of the boat. It's argon gas, which is special for welding stainless steel. So today they're fitting. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here we have the guys. This is Arturo and we have Esteban, and they're gonna lift this very heavy cylinder onto the boat. It's ginormous. And then they're gonna put it right over here so that they can weld some supports for these davits so we can get the mizzen going. Full sail, baby. Woo, boy. It's exciting and horrifying.
The most important thing about living on a boat and learning how to sail and learning how to embrace this lifestyle is really having a love for it. That is step one. You have to be in love. And if you're not in love, then it gets really difficult really quickly.
This gentleman is going to start varnishing that ladder. Okay, we're gonna have a truth session. How long have you been sanding that ladder?
Like a month.
Don't lie.
Like a month and a half.
It looks really good. Now what's the next step?
So the next step is taking all the dust from the ladder, make sure that it's clean, check the details, and start varnishing. But we want to do this the best we can do, so we're gonna take this in the floor.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Make sure you are wearing old clothes. You don't want to mess your new clothes.
Okay, so I've got another question for you. We're gonna start asking the hard stuff. How many things have you varnished before?
So this is gonna be the first thing that I varnish.
Okay, how do you feel? Hopes, dreams, and aspirations for this varnishing session.
I feel that I got it.
You got this?
Yes, because I like to paint in oil, so I'm gonna try to make it really soft.
Okay, I have actually some faith in him. I think he's gonna do a good job. I am inherently super messy, and I'm okay with that. I'm having a good time, but he isn't. Oh, we have to, you're gonna varnish those shelves too.
Ah, yes.
So wipe those down, and we have to get that. Oh, you know what? The acetone will probably just take that sticker off on the bottom. You don't have to sand.
Okay.
So I got some spice racks, and I've been taking different tinctures and things from this herbalist. And so we're gonna put up a little rack. Also, we're gonna put a spice rack up for your normal spices in the kitchen. And it's super fun to just always be kind of improving your boat. So just little things. Right now we're still doing big things, but as you live on a boat, you're always wanting to maximize your storage, improve your organization, and do little improvements, because the sea, the ocean, the environment is working against you to tear your boat apart every moment. Just little things, a little labor of love every day on your boat. About 4 hours is what it takes, and that's how we keep her floating. Today we're gonna do the ladder and the spice racks. Arturo's outside doing the davits, which are so long overdue. My poor Highfield dinghy is she's gotten her ass kicked. We're gonna clean her up and fix her up and then hoist her out of the water when we're not using her. I also am in the market for a new outboard. We're using, what is it, a 3.5 horse on a 13-foot dinghy? It's cute. We're going nowhere fast.
3.5, pain in the ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Do is over the next few weeks, you guys are gonna come along with me, and you're gonna see me trying to teach and somebody else trying to learn and how that goes.
How you feeling?
Nervous? The inside of this is hollow. I thought that there was wood material inside, so it sounds like another project, the old can of worms. Look how sweet! The marina gave us this! Ah! Finally varnishing the ladder. How does it feel?
Feels relaxing.
Gonna look good. Okay, guys, here's the before, the varnish. Take a look. And then we're doing coat number 1. I'm super proud of you. Good job.
The heat of the day?
Heat of the day. Perfect time for sanding. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Got like a third of this rub rail done. We discovered who kicked our flip-flops in the water, which was a giant iguana. Will you show them what we did today?
Okay, so we have all these parts sanding, and let's go for the back part of the boat, the
I'm
pole.
gonna go get into the shower while you guys check that out, and then we're gonna chin-chill.
So this is the job that we did today. It's looking really good.
Hey, Squeakers! Eek! Come here, buddy! Okay, we're gonna try to make sushi tonight. Oh, there's the poodle. Hello, poodle. Okay, first up, rice. It's gonna be vegetarian, so we've gotta blanch some vegetables. Blanch means to cook lightly. Okay, we have successfully made sushi rice, I think. Now we're blanching some vegetables. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, there it is.
Master Chef.
Should go something like
go.
that.
Let's wait for the result.
Okay, that's a little loose.
Yeah, it's good.
It's pretty good. Okay, he's gonna try it. We're not gonna suffer watching the whole thing. And then we'll see whose roll looks better.
For the worry too.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. There's his and there's mine. Well, I slept 13 hours, so feeling better. This morning, I'm making some pata. So many people ask me about this, and I keep telling everyone that I'm gonna do a blog post on it, and I haven't. So maybe I'll do that today. I'm working on the computer, and this man is putting the 3rd coat on the ladder. And CTOL instructions say 3 coats. I usually do 7 coats of Epiphanes, but this actually looks really glassy and good. So I don't know, maybe we'll try the 3 coats. What do you think, hun?
I think we can try 4, just in case, you know.
1 extra?
Yes, because the weather here in the tropical is
Yeah.
hard for the wood.
Pretty intense. Okay, yeah, so let's do 4. And then We're gonna go out and do a little bit more on the rub rail. He's gonna help me on the rub rail while I work on the computer a bit and get some stuff out for you guys. Arturo's gonna come and start finishing up the davits. I'm a little bit concerned about the support beam. It's gonna leave the dinghy out really far from the back of the boat. So we'll see how that works out. Getting dark out and Esteban wants to go for a dinghy ride. Is this a good idea? I don't know. I'm not wearing pants either. What could go wrong? As we all know, outboards are my nemesis, and so let's just see what happens. I noticed that this camera got a little blurry since I dropped it in the water. You guys noticed that too? I didn't tell you you got dropped in the water. Not fully in the water, just like face down, Rumposaurus Rex up. I made him watch Captain Ron last night for the first time, and he just said if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen out there. Quick study, huh? Uh-oh, here we go. We're going out into the channel. No lights on, boats are coming. No, you have to have a light on, that's the rule. Now we got our light on, see? It's like I've done this before. Oh, whoa, there it is. Yeehaw! There he goes, so proud of himself now. Hey guys. We've made it back to the Houdini. What is that? I don't know. Alright, so I think we're gonna clean up this ladder stuff down here. The ladder is dry. Looks like maybe we'll do one more coat. Can't tell yet. I'm gonna do a little research. Yeah, then we're gonna go to bed. Alright, you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Arturo's here outside, and he's gonna finish the davits, or start to finish the davits for the next couple days. Ooh, it smells nice. Which coat is this?
This is a third coat.
Fourth.
No, is it fourth or the
You
third?
see, it's fourth.
This is smelling.
You getting high?
I'm getting high with this varnish there. So it's a fourth
The
coat.
fourth coat.
And I think it's gonna be the last one.
I think so. It looks really good. You're doing a really great job. I have a quandary, a question, a consideration, a concern, and it is, what type of product for varnish is on all the different parts of this boat? Because I know that there's Epiphanes on that wall, Total Boat on the companionway, and Sea-Toll on the ladder. So you can't paint over oil, like I think this is with Sea-Toll, or with Epiphanes. So you could oil over it. So I have to try to figure out what product is on what. Like this obviously is Epiphanes. So how do I figure this out? I mean, do I like take a chip of it and send it off for a wind sample? What are we gonna do?
So this is how the tiny project is going. As you can see, it has a little round places, so that's make it harder. We're making it with a 60 because it wasn't that damaged.
Watching him start on this project is making me really excited this is my part on the side here, and really excited to get going. I'll tell you what, it's like maintaining a boat this size is a full-time job, which I absolutely love. I really do love all the work. It's really rewarding. I'm going back inside. I'm so hungry. I'm thinking about eating poodle. All right, we just got a quote for the varnish on the outside. Drum roll, please. Exterior varnish is how much US dollars in Mexico?
For doing all the outside of the boat is 7,500 US with 5 hands of Sea-Toll of varnish, and just for remove sanding is 3,500 US.
No, 5,500.
5,500. I forgot he did a mistake. And for polish the hull is 500 US.
And how long do you think that would take us? Like one day?
I think one day they have the power tools and everything.
And so do we. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is like California prices. Can you even believe it?
So I think the best is we did it by ourselves, you know, like.
Are you ready? You ready to get your sand on?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, let's do this thing. We finished the sanding, and Esteban's gonna do the honors of varnishing this. This is exciting.
It's a little bit, it's still a little bit.
It's okay, it's alcohol. So alcohol would just work as a thinner if we were thinning it down. So it won't hurt it. Okay.
Okay, this is really exciting.
Ooh. gonna look so good.
It's looking good.
Yep, thirsty, thirsty.
I like the color.
No, the back color, doesn't it seem like a different wood?
Uh-huh.
Get Poodle away. Oh, so you're gonna keep varnishing with your feet in the water?
No way.
See you later, crocodile. Sexiness. Woohoo! Looks good. Yeah. All right. Now let's see what's going on the booty of the boat. We have got some welding happening here. Looking good. We're gonna get a quote for the Dodger and Bimini. It's exciting. All right, let's go check out this other Formosa, hun. We will be taking the Chariot. Think this is gonna be enough, he says. Murphy's Law, there's like a 1/4 inch of fuel in the tank. Come on, so are you coming or not? Come on, let's go.
There you go.
Okay. Whoa! Jeez! Student driver here. Dinghy tour! Woo! No, if this is a Formosa, let's go around to the side here. Take me to the side. That's how our davit should have been.
Those are nice habits, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they're selling it. Look how tiny the spars are. The mass. All the windows are open. Paddle me over there. This is a 1979 Formosa. Is a 1977. It's just 2 years newer. Interesting. All right, Xanadu. Good luck. I just joined Esteban for like an hour of sanding and I didn't take you guys and I forgot you in here and we don't have a ladder, blah, blah, blah. You got left inside. Okay, team, I'm gonna take a look and see what's going on with the oil level in here and the coolant before we fire her up. All right, looks actually pretty good. Oh, I think it looks so nice on my tinctures. We are working on the refrigerator compressor. The gentleman that does refrigerator compressors came over and said we need a new card for the old girl, which is the original on the boat, and it's $700. So that's really expensive. We're gonna try to fix it ourselves. There's this super old, you guys see that, fuse? And one was totally burnt. I'll show you guys here in a second. I've never seen this fuse before. We have some replacement 5 amp fuses, but they're totally different. So, not sure what we're gonna do.
So,
it's kind of burny.
So this is the card of the compressor.
And that's the burny spot.
And this is the burn fuse right here. So we are looking for another fuse.
He's learning about A-roll and B-roll and A-roll.
We are fixing the ladder.
Riveting. Riveting.
Screw.
And then here's the B-roll.
This is the original.
Yeah, I think so.
So let's go like this.
For all of you that do not know how to install a Phillips screw.
So for all the people that do not know how to install it.
A Phillips screw.
True.
Here you go.
There you go. First the first.
Pre-drill. Okay, we're going in the old holes. Wow, look at that B-roll. Sexy time. Oh yeah.
We already sanded and varnished it, so now we're getting prepared to install them.
You're putting all the hardware back on.
Yes, this is the easiest part.
Okay, final process here. The bumper's on. 4 months in the making, coming to a close. We're gonna put a layer of varnish outside. This is very exciting. Yesterday I had a bit of a personally stressful day, so I did not film. I took the day off of filming, and that means that we are on layer 2 of the varnish outside, and it looks really good. I know you guys saw us sanding for the last month. Anyway, he's an artist, which I love about him, and it looks freaking beautiful. And we're gonna go outside and Picasso some sea towel on the side of the boat. Let's do this thing. Ooh, pretty sexy, if I don't say so myself. I've advised against this like 3 or 4 times with this little footer in the water after we saw that giant crocodile just like a few feet away, but he's not listening. Oh yeah, I have been waiting to do this piece on this boat since I bought her, and it looks so good. The lighting isn't great right now, but what a difference this makes. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side and film and show you guys kind of what the before looks like. This is the second coat, and we're using Sea-Toll right now because we have Sea-Toll, but I'm actually gonna switch over to Total Boat, which is compatible with a Sea-Toll product. So I'm excited about that. I believe that this back piece right here might be mahogany, not teak, because it's much darker. So here you guys can see the grayness in the wood. We can't really see that front panel there, but we'll see it when we pull it around. So yeah, it's looking really good. So I think what we're gonna do is one more coat of the Sea-Toll, and then it is the Sea-Toll Marine Natural Teak, the Sitkins, and then do a coat of clear. For the rest of the boat, we're gonna be using Total Boat's version of Sea-Toll. And so we can see over time how that lasts and how that product works. So I'm really excited. She's looking so good. Okay, maybe you guys can see. There you go. There's a nice before and after shot. That's the before, and here's the after. We are looking for glossy Sea-Toll. Sea-Toll gloss layer, clear. The mission for Sea-Toll was unsuccessful. We're back in the car and we're headed back to the boat. So I think we're just gonna do 3 coats of the natural teak. We were speaking to someone walking by who has a Vagabond just down the way, and they said when you use Sea-Toll, the wood gets darker and darker the more coats you add, which is different than Epiphanes. Okay, darlings, I'm a little sweaty. Whew, just cooked dinner. The battery on the camera died. I think I was talking about Sea-Toll or something. Anyway, I can't remember if I told you, I think I did, that we ran into a guy and we were just chatting it up about how everything is so much more expensive in Mexico. The marinas, the haul outs, the products, everything. Like, the products are 3 times as expensive. So, for example, Por ejemplo, in the States, I think it's a half quart of Sea-Toll is $50, and in the States, it's 5,000, 3,000, it's like triple the price, $150. Insane. You think it's cheap to do work in Mexico? It's not. Even the labor is getting more expensive. So thankfully, I do my own labor. I'm just noticing here, oh lovely, another soft spot. Doghouse is screaming for my attention, and I have not been giving her my attention because it's dry season now, and the wheel is not squeaking. So anyways, I'm making salmon for dinner. Oh, let's see, focus, great. And potatoes. And yeah, that's what I'm up to. So Esteban's out on a run, and whenever he gets back, I'm gonna fire the salmon on the old cast iron skillet. Yeah, so what else? That's it. I'm gonna do meditation, I think, which is just me sitting in silence, and I don't know if you guys wanna watch that. Actually, if you guys wanna watch my creepy meditations, send me an email, MissLoneStarAdventure@gmail.com. Also, thank you guys for your recent emails and my questions and quandaries and ideas. I love your guys' support and input and all of that. You guys are like my second family, so thank you so much. All right, well, I'll grab you guys when Esteban gets back, and I'll show you this delicious dinner. Okay, there's the final product. Looks so good. This little guy wants to eat it. Stop scamming on it. I see you. I see you. Yes. Say, I love you and good night, world.
So we hope to see you next week on Sailing Miss Lone Star. Thank you so much for watching. A huge shout out to my patrons and the people that are sticking with me over there on The Daily Show. There's always such a neat story happening, and it's a daily journal for me. Is that funny? It's a daily journal for me, and it's so telling, even for me to look back on. In real time, you can find me over there. There's a link below and in the description. So thank you guys so much, and I'm so excited to start on a new journey through the eyes of a brand new one.